Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Love you, Rickey. And I pray for you and praise God for you. Listen, the word of the day is powerful. It's rooted in Scripture. It's that song by the great Fred Hammond, no weapon formed against you will prosper. Listen, let's be real. Haters are going to hate. Let's be real. People are going to do you wrong. Backstabbers are going to stab you in the back. I mean, people be peopling when life be lifing. But ain't it good to know that no weapon formed against you is going to prosper? As a matter of fact, I've discovered about that, and that is the weapon is going to form. The weapon is going to, in a real sense, look like it's going to accomplish what it sets out to do. But here's the good news. It won't prosper. And since it won't prosper, you know what God does? God says, I'm going to take the weapon that was formed against you and now use it to set a banquet of blessings before you in the presence of those who came for you that you didn't send for. That's why the Bible says he prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. God ain't got to get rid of your enemies. God can throw a blessing banquet for you in the presence of those who came for you. And all they can do is sit back and watch God bless you. I'm glad to know no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm even gladder to know, that's a new word, Rickey, gladder to know that God will bless me in the very face of those who formed a weapon against me. And guess what? It didn't prosper, but I did. Y'all have a blessed one. God bless you.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
12 minutes. Oh, excuse me. Good morning. Clear that throat, man. Let me clear my throat. Good morning, man. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes after the top of the hour. How you doing, Maria? It is the front page.
Yes, it is time for the front page. Good morning. Rock Tea is brought to you by Gain. Want bursts of amazing scent all day long? Try Gain Scent Beads. The scent lasts way longer than detergent alone, so your clothes will smell amazing day after day after day. Gain Scent Beads. Seriously good scent. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Fresh allegations are surfacing about Donald Trump's disrespectful behavior toward black contestants on The Apprentice, of course, The Apprentice of the reality show he hosted from 2004 to 2015. Now, get this. One of two black contestants chosen for that season in 2010, his name is Gene Folks. He said that he was insulted that Trump had called him inarticulate and accused him of illiteracy in a lengthy boardroom tirade minutes earlier. Trump also allegedly said that Folks and a black female crew member would make a good couple because they both have the same background. Now, Folks said Trump defended the statement, saying, "It's not like I use the N-word." We hear these stories about
Yeah,
Trump.
but there's a tape of him supposedly, allegedly using the N-word in reference to, something happened on The Apprentice, too.
Yeah, these days, things that this man does is not very surprising, so I'm sure this won't be the last time we hear about something like this. In other news, and this made national headlines, residents in Atlanta no longer must boil water before drinking it, according to officials. On Thursday, 6 days after a water main break west of downtown affected service and spurred the advisory. Normal water flow and pressure was restored citywide on Wednesday, but more time was required to test for bacteria to ensure the water was safe to drink. This impacted so many businesses. Mayor Andre Dickens said Wednesday that he would support a plan to spend $5 million to reimburse businesses for losses during the water outage. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more headlines and updates, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Congratulations to the Oklahoma Sooners women's softball squad for winning their 4th straight Women's College World Series title by defeating Texas. That's their 8th title, man. It is what it is. And when the sports genius is wrong about something, I'm going to tell you when I'm wrong. But when I'm right, doggone it, I'm going to tell you when I'm right again. Boston Celtics beat Dallas Mavericks 107-89. NBA Finals Game 1. Who did I say would be the X Factor? Of course, Boston Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis, man, came back from injury, 20 points off the bench. The Mavs had no answer for him. Kyrie had an off night shooting the ball. But Mavericks fans, don't panic. It's only Game 1, but it's going to be tough to beat them Celtics in a 7-game series with Kristaps Porzingis back in that lineup. That's my quick sports report right there. Brad got the hot spot. What you going to be talking about, Mike?
Coming up next in the hot spot, bad boys, what you gonna do? It's coming out. I got the details up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
And that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Yep, 29 minutes before the top of the hour. Rooms are selling fast for Rickey Smiley's birthday beach blowout in Hollywood, Florida. Big shout out to Diane Murphy and LaTanya Griffin from Orlando who have already secured their rooms. All you got to do is drop that $500 to reserve your spot today. Log on to RickeySmileyBBB.com for all the details. Good morning, Briggity Tat.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. In theaters this weekend is the film Bad Boys Ride or Die. This is the 4th installment in the legendary buddy cop series led by Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Vanessa Hudgens, DJ Khaled, Eric Dane, and Tiffany Haddish round out the cast. It is projected to make around $40 to $50 million. Also in theaters this weekend is The Watchers. This is supernatural horror. It's like a supernatural horror film that follows a 28-year-old artist who is stranded and then stalked by mysterious creatures in a remote forest in Ireland. It's projected to make around $10 million. All right, moving on. Fiona Harvey, the Scottish woman who came forward recently as the so-called real Martha portrayed in Baby Reindeer, has filed a $170 million defamation suit against Netflix. The lawsuit begins with the tag from the series, "This is a true story," and goes on to say that the on-screen statement is the biggest lie in television history. Now, the complaint continues. It is a lie told by Netflix and the show's creator, Richard Gadd, out of greed and lust for fame, and that he and Netflix sought out to viciously destroy her life. It further states that Harvey is an innocent woman who has been defamed and at a magnitude and scale without precedent. Wow. All right, last but not least, Ray J said in a recent interview that he believes life would be different if he never made the sex tape with Kim Kardashian. Ooh. He claims more people may pursue higher education, and there might not be such a thing as OnlyFans. Check this out.
You know, I think more of the question is how different would we all be? Probably more people would be going to college and, you know what I'm saying, getting an education to be successful. There might not be any OnlyFans and other things like that, other opportunities like that.
Wow.
You know, that's something to think about. We would have not known those Kardashians.
You think it wouldn't be an OnlyFans if it wasn't for that?
Well,
as many social outlets and dating, the Tinders and all that, it wouldn't be something like OnlyFans out if it wasn't for Ray J?
Well, maybe not OnlyFans, but I know we wouldn't know the Kardashians, and this wouldn't be the same world that it is today because the Kardashians sprinkle everything and everybody.
I see what he was trying to say, but I think he might be a little overinflating his own importance in this big scheme of the world. You know, I think the world would have still, you know, when I don't think millions of kids chose not to go to college
and all
because
them
Ray J
teachers would
made
have
a
still
sex
been
tape.
quitting.
Thank you.
Getting their OnlyFans pages.
Right.
Ray J, relax.
Oh, Lord. So after being asked if he was ever embarrassed when the sex tape came out, Ray J paused for about 15 seconds before answering, yeah. His reasoning is because he now has kids, whereas before it wasn't a big deal because he didn't have kids to worry about. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But why don't you hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
What it is, mine, Rock Teasy for Sheezy in the building. It's time for another HBCU. We gonna always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. We finna head to Claflin University. Our brother Tim Austin, it's your time to shine. Let's get it.
I'm from Germantown, Maryland. I went to Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina. I graduated in 2015 with my bachelor's in environmental science and chemistry. HBCUs have such a tradition, strong tradition of culture, of support, of pouring into its students, excellence that I wanted to be a part of. I loved my HBCU experience. I had professors who cared about me, poured into me, lifelong friendships, and the diversity of the HBCU is that even though it's majority black, we all come from different walks of life. We learn a lot from each other. It's a very diverse experience, and I truly enjoyed my HBCU experience. I wouldn't have changed it for the world. I can go into any space knowing who I am and what I stand for because of the support, the confidence, and the skills that I learned at my HBCU.
Tim Austin, another proud HBCU trailblazer. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want to share your HBCU story, follow us on Instagram and upload your video at HBCU. 16 minutes before the top of the hour, bringing the chat. What you got coming up next, mine?
Good morning, Rock T. So a Missouri restaurant divided the internet for its bizarre age restriction to maintain a sophisticated environment without all the young folks who bring all of that drama. So Bliss Restaurant in St. Louis has set a minimum age for patrons wishing to enjoy its upscale Caribbean food to be 30 for females and 35 for males, according to KSDK. Now, the restaurant created the policy to help them maintain a sophisticated environment, uphold our standards, and support the substantiality of our unique ambiance, according to a Facebook post discussing the rule. Now, assistant manager Erica Rhodes told the outlet they established the age requirement to attract an older crowd of clientele. She says in a statement that the restaurant is just something for the older people to come do, have a happy hour, come get some good food, and not have to worry about some of the young folks who bring some of that drama. The restaurant is so committed to the rule that if a customer is suspected of looking under 30 years old, they will have their hostess or a St. Louis County police officer check their IDs. They have been receiving backlash from many potential visitors that may not be old enough, saying, imagine being a mature, respectful, and well-mannered 32-year-old male or being too young to eat somewhere. The restaurant plans to start to-go orders soon for those who are upset that they can't enjoy some of Bliss Caribbean's food because they don't meet the age requirement. Now, what y'all think about that?
I'm cool with that, man. I
Me
mean,
too.
I ain't mad at them.
They just came up with a solution of having to-go orders, so you just can't come in here and eat if you're a little bit younger, but you can order our food still and eat it at home.
Yep. Yep.
But 30 is young. They talking about they want to attract older clients. I'm like, what do you mean, 30?
Look, I would feel more comfortable if the age limit is 40. You got to be 40 to get in. If you ain't got no gray hair on your chin, I don't want to be around you. I'm done with these.
It's like the older you get, the older old gets, you know?
Yeah.
Remember when we were like 18 and we were like, oh, 30, that's so old. And now you be like, oh, he was only 63.
He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
4 minutes after the top of the hour, it is Gary. Good morning there, Gary.
Good morning, Roxy. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's raving, y'all. NFL star Travis Kelce. Now, if y'all don't know who he is, he's the boyfriend of Miss Taylor Swift, y'all. And he's speaking out, and I kind of agree with what he's saying, y'all. He said, y'all, that he does not wash his feet often. And he said he thinks people who does it are weirdos. Now, he appeared on a podcast recently. He said, quote, I'm not washing my damn feet every time. He said, but after like a football practice where my feet have just been, he said, yes, I may wash my feet. He said, who in the hell washes their legs, or what kind of psychopath washes your feet? He said, you're not washing, honey. He said, you're like everybody else. But when you look down, he said, if there's visible dirt on them, he said, then you'll scrub the dirt off of them. Now, Mine's brother also admitted that he doesn't wash his feet, and they hardly wash their hair. He said, I haven't washed my hair in like months. He said, I can't even tell you the last time I washed my hair. He said, it's unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary. And I agree with the feet thing. Because I don't wash my feet, honey. I take a shower every day. So the water washes my feet, and when I get out the shower, I dry them off.
You got to wash your dogs, man. You got to wash your feet, man.
Yeah.
No.
You have to wash in between your toes or it gets built up and it gets stanky.
Why would you not wash every part of your body when you take a shower?
Like take your rag and you go in between your toes.
You got to bend down and do all of that.
It's 2 seconds.
Maybe sit down or something to get you.
I'm not sitting in the shower. That's why I like the water to do it, and I dry it. But I do know you got to wash between your toes, but I just don't because the water does.
Ew.
I mean, my feet clean and what have you.
Not if you don't wash in between your toes.
My feet don't stink, though.
How you know your feet don't stink? When's the last time you leaned
rub
down
your
and smell
finger
them?
between them toes and you ain't washing in between? You about to pass
test.
out.
That's that test.
Yeah, well.
No, Gary.
I just think it's not trouble. And I wear good shoes so my feet don't
That
stink.
ain't got nothing to
They
do
don't have
with
nothing
it.
to do with
There's a lot.
Your feet can stink in good shoes.
in
just like they
Louboutins,
stink in bad
Gucci,
shoes.
Louis Vuitton. Your feet can still
Pumas,
stink.
Adidas, it don't
They don't
matter.
stop your feet from stinking.
Well,
And that layer of dirt will settle into your skin. You could get an infection or anything like
Well,
that.
honey, I didn't live this long and it ain't happened yet, knock on wood.
Okay, well.
So,
When the last time you had somebody kiss your feet?
I know, but when I get my toes done, my toenails done, I mean, they clean my feet, and that's that like maybe once every other month. So
Is
I'm
the
fine.
water change colors when they do it? Well, then
But they put blue in the water.
When they do your feet, do they speak a different language that you don't understand? They're probably talking about you.
Whatever. Moving on. Anyway, y'all, congratulations, honey. In other celebrity news, your actress Megan Good, Megan Good, honey. Baby, they say this girl is looking amazing. Everybody saying she got this new frozen face, honey. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that, Megan, they're saying, honey, that she was out with her boyfriend recently, Mr. Jonathan Majors, and they're saying they were taking pictures, they say, but we all know allegedly that she frequently get Botox treatment fillers. They say, but it seems like her latest round of face treatments have become a little bit more extreme, honey. They say her face look a little bit more frozen and what have you and stuff. But, I mean, I think Botox and all that, isn't that a good thing for y'all women? Y'all could do, even though men are doing, but you get the Botox and the fillers, like you get your fingernails fillers.
Well, I think it takes time to settle in. So maybe she just got it done and it needs to kind of like absorb into her face a little bit more.
Yeah, would you consider that?
I would consider it. I've never gotten Botox before, but, I'll be looking at my little fine lines and my little lines in between my eyebrows. I would consider it.
Brad, what about you? You want to stay young longer? Would you like to get some
I had fillers
done?
before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, years ago I filmed it on Dish and got them under my eyes and stuff. But they go away after a while, and you just have to keep getting it done. So
really?
I didn't go back, but you can get it done anytime.
Or is it?
It's not bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You just like you say, you don't have to. You need to make sure you don't go overboard. With
Right.
it,
Yeah.
End up looking like a cat.
Yeah, look like you're going to be surprised all the time.
It's like too much. Yeah.
Oh, it look like
That's
you
a
saying, huh?
facelift. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in case you consider that, would you? I need rock t-shirt. But
Nah, I'm just gonna let mine ride because I'm gonna let nature do its thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
really?
Embrace the good old fashioned getting older and mature.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Then, well, that's good then. So
I'm aging gracefully.
Drink lots of water.
That's why everybody's talking about water. Water don't cause, don't cure every damn thing. Huh?
It's great for your skin. Yes, it is.
Keeps your skin pure and nice.
Oh, really?
That's all you drink. Look at how great your skin looks, Gary.
And mine's genetics too.
It is.
Yeah. So I wish I could do that. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is lemon drop. On the high end, you say lemon drop, and on the low end, you say buff. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with a T.
Wake up. Here we go. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. They woke you up this morning. You and your house shoes go and be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Come on. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake it up.
Hey, this is Norman from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The Alliance Club, Free to Ride Riders Motorcycle Club. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bonita Walker calling from Tallahassee, Florida. Waking up CJ and Ayana. Let's get on this road. Summer is here.
Hey, this is Mo Williams in the beautiful city of Waco, Texas. Wake up, everybody in the heart of Texas. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Crystal calling from Durham. I'm here to wake up my mom, Tiffany, and my sister Kirsten. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Listening on your radio. Gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Let them know then. Charleston, wake up. Wake
Appreciate that. Bringing it tag.
All good, Rock-T.
You know what I'm saying? Maria Moore about to get your mind, your body, and your business on point. That's coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Pimpin'.
Mind, body, business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
29 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning.
Good morning, Rock-T. Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to give you a little known tip on how to get in shape and stay healthy using a method that does not really require exercise. Shout out to Special K. We were just in the studio talking about how he's been going down and exercising at the gym in the building every day. You said there have been some indicators lately for you that have made you realize it's time to exercise.
When you get out of the shower and you look at yourself and you be honest with what you're seeing, and you see things going in a different direction than it needs to be going in, you get your ass in that gym. And you say, you know what? It's not going to be me. I'm not going to be walking around looking like an upside-down ice cream cone.
Looking like a potato.
Looking like a melted Mr. Softy.
Like a bowling pin.
Ma'am. And when my son walked past me and flicked my chest, I'd be like, A cups. Oh. I'd be like, oh, no.
Yeah, dog.
All right. Well, if you have that same issue and you try to take back control, I want to talk about portion control. It's one of the easiest ways to lose weight, and portion control is really great if you are a beginner. You're trying to figure out how to drop some pounds. It doesn't require cutting your favorite foods, and in most cases, you'll lose more weight than you would exercising. So portion control is an essential part of losing weight because it helps monitor what you eat and how much you eat in one sitting. Y'all remember when they first started putting how many calories are in each meal on the menus?
Oh, yeah.
They didn't do that before. And now when you see it, you be like, oh, my gosh.
And it helps.
It does help.
It helps. When you order that, whatever, and it'd be like 1,400 calories, you'd be like, man, maybe not. Maybe not.
And the appetizers will have 1,000 calories.
Yeah, but I mean, is that really real, though, too, for the most part?
Yeah, it's real.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Because you can look at it. You can look at some. They have these little charts that let you know how many calories you should take in a day.
Well, split it.
Right, and that's one of my tips. Good for you, Gary.
Yeah.
Look at you, all healthy.
Well,
Last week you did push-ups,
yeah.
and now you talking about splitting the meal. I freaking love it. Calorie savings are very significant, and we really need to normalize how much we put on our plate. You could cut about 527 calories on average just by cutting down your portion sizes. So even think something as small as taking 3 tablespoons of that rice and just moving it off of your plate, or that extra bread or the extra sugar, and when you think about burning 527 calories, you would have to probably walk for about 90 minutes. You would probably have to jog for about 60 minutes. So it's just a better exchange. So one thing that you can do to control your portions, I'm going to go to your tip, Gary, is to split your meals. We like to go to a spot for breakfast, and there's one breakfast that I really like, and then, it has fish. It has scrambled eggs with salmon in it. It just has all of this stuff. And Gary and I was like, well, let's just split that meal.
Yeah, we've been splitting lately.
Yeah, and you save money because you don't like to spend money on food. So there's that, too.
You could have just kept it with split.
So, yeah, you can split your meals. If you're going out with someone and y'all want to eat the same thing, or, my main tip is to ask for a to-go box as soon as you get your food. Also, try to use those portion control plates and containers. So you'll see them divided out in sections. The largest portion of the container is not actually for your carbohydrates, it's for your vegetables. The 2 smaller portions are for your proteins and carbohydrates.
Proteins like meat?
Yeah, like meat.
Well, how you going to put meat in them little things? I thought the big part was for the meat.
No, the big part is not for the meat. The big part is for your vegetables. So that'll help you. Micronutrients, good for digestion. So you want that bigger portion there for your vegetables. There's barely any calories in vegetables. And then there's this thing called the thermogenic effect of food. You actually burn 10% of the calories you eat. Your body is burning calories all day long. So it's not just exercise. So try that. And then listen to your stomach. A lot of us don't listen.
That's my problem. Because Maria, I eat and then I get a to-go box. And before I leave the table, I open up that to-go box and go ahead and finish my food.
Just be bored. Find something else to do.
Exactly.
Find something else to do.
And I hate that when you eat and then you take your food you get the food to go, and then you drink some water, then you get hungry all over again. Hell, then I eat some more out.
Yeah, that's why portion control is so important.
But what I do, and this is kind of wasteful, if I do a to-go box, I end up throwing it away. I just throw it away on the way home. I'll be like, you know what? I don't need to eat all of that.
I do that too.
Especially if it's pasta.
Yeah.
Because usually when you order pasta, you get too much. So if you eat half of it, then that's usually enough, and just throw it away.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like
or
wasting
give it to a person that
Yeah. You could save yourself some calories, and then you won't be beeping and stuff in the studio. So just keep that in mind.
I had the chicken breast the other day, and I put it in the refrigerator. It dried out because I didn't have no saran wrap to put over it. And I hate that. I want to kind of cut it up.
Yeah.
Well,
chicken breast is good, but like the pastas, the heavy stuff, you don't want to do that. So that's my whole spiel on portion control.
One quick thing. Now, since I did those setups or push-ups last week, Special K should do to tighten up his breast, because don't that work your chest?
Maybe we can do
what we're
that.
not going to do is talk about what's going on with me.
Well, you don't want to put it out there saying, hell yeah, the A cup.
Well, no.
Let's talk about where y'all can follow me on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore. More of the Rickey Smiley Show coming up next.
Yes, sir. Jawline Sign got that chicken and waffle mix, and guess whose birthday it is? Our super producer, Super Dave, is like turning cartwheels right now. It's Prince.
Yes, honey.
It's Prince's birthday. Yeah. Super Dave, the biggest Prince fan of all, probably of the brand, whatever. It is what it is. But
you probably got that cutout outfit, the butt out too on the day, huh?
Black Tony, what's up, man?
Ain't nothing. No. What you want?
What you want? I mean, we've been wanting you to come to work for almost 4 years now.
Well. Now I ain't got that stress on me no more, because now I'm fired. So I guess so what's up? I mean, I'm just saying, what's up?
So if you've been fired, why are you still even calling in? Like
I've been fired because I'm celebrating my 2-week fire anniversary. And I want everybody to acknowledge that I've been fired for 2 weeks, and we need to have a Black Tony fired for 2 weeks, my anniversary, another celebration.
All right, so I tell you
and
what.
I want everybody to call in and say, congratulations, Black Tony, you've been fired for 2 weeks now. So I hope you're good.
Now I tell you what, if you come to work, then I'll do what I can to help get your job back, and then we can celebrate that. How about that?
No, don't try to beg me. No, see, I knew y'all were gonna do that. I knew if another time go pass by, y'all were gonna start begging me to come back. You dry begging, shout. Ain't nobody finna come back. You talking about, yo, Black Tony? If you I do what I can. Yo, just if you miss me, just gonna say you miss me, shout. If you miss me working on, just say you miss me working on. Don't try to play it off.
How can you miss somebody that never came to work?
Cause that's why you begging, trying to get me to come back. I'm not coming back, shout out. I'm finna go work somewhere else. I don't need that little regular job. I'm good, shout. I'm good over here. We good over here, shout. We up. Shout, we up. You know what I'm saying? We up, shout. That's why I called you, just to let you know. I don't miss y'all. I don't care nothing about this job. And don't even answer the phone. If I call back, don't even answer the phone no more, because that's how much I don't even care. Okay. Now, how about that?
All right. I'll make sure I tell everybody.
Just a ride with that, shout. So let everybody know Black Tony is not coming back to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, because he don't care about this job. And he going to get another job somewhere else, and y'all going to regret it. So there. Yeah, so ride on that, shout.
So this the last day. Yeah. You ain't even gonna call no more. And if you do, we ain't gonna answer.
No, I'm not even calling no more. And if I do call back, then don't even answer, cause I ain't mean to call. If I call back, it's on accident. No, how about that? Now, do you understand where we at now?
No,
I thought so.
I really don't.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you don't understand. Just 'cause you don't understand, don't mean I'm confused. I'll holler at you. No, yeah, ride on that. Look like.
In the beginning, in the beginning,
Listen properly.
Yeah. In the beginning.
The G first.
In the beginning.
E's and them G's don't go together.
In the beginning.
half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about it, y'all. Remember last year, actor Wayne Brady, y'all, came out as pansexual. Now, they're saying that Wayne admits, honey, one of the biggest things about coming out is no longer worrying about being blackballed, honey. Now, Wayne is able to live freely since publicly, y'all, coming out as pansexual, and he's ready, honey, to celebrate his first Pride Month. Y'all know June is Pride Month. Now, he said, quote, I don't give up anymore, he said, baby. He told that to Us Weekly at an Africa Plus Our Pride cover launch party recently. Now, he said I no longer walk around with shame or fear of blackmail, and that's the biggest thing. He also said that I didn't know, honey, how I would get past the hurdle of care. I was like, oh my gosh, if I say certain things, will I lose some of the audience that watches my shows and that watch the daytime shows, y'all? And, a lot of people saying, back in the day, though, which I still think it still probably happens, but it doesn't happen, as much as it used to. That, if you talked about your sexuality and stuff, people are like, baby, we're not going to do it, because a lot of other big celebrities, honey, still have, as of yet, to admit, that they're have alternative lifestyles, and so they just bring their partners out and you just figure it out. So congratulations goes out to Wayne, honey.
Was it surprising to you when he came out?
Yeah.
It surprised you.
Yeah, because I didn't even know he had he was even living a pansexual alternative lifestyle, because he was married to Mandy. They have a daughter together and stuff. And when usually when African American men marry non-black women and stuff, that's usually what they do or what have you. But it shocked me. But yeah, it shocked me. So and pansexual again is that's when you love everybody. I think it is.
Anything goes when you're pansexual.
Yeah. So
man, woman.
Yeah. So congratulations to.
Did they go?
So, other than the man or the woman, what do you mean?
I mean, it's other things.
Yeah,
it's other stuff.
Oh, sheep.
Oh.
So wait a minute, Rock T. Now Google it, honey. Y'all Google it quickly, honey. Yeah. Google pansexual.
Inanimate objects.
Taylor, Google pansexual so we could really get it, so we could make sure the audience know. Since we don't want nobody to get it, because these fools talking about stuff about animals.
Good for
I'm
Wayne,
trying
though,
to gain clarity on it.
Here we got it right now.
I don't fully understand.
Pansexuality is sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction towards people of all genders, or regardless of their sex or gender identity.
Yeah. That made it much clearer.
Yeah, so there you have it. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Wendy Williams' friend, her bestie, y'all, is speaking out. She said she still have, as of yet, to speak to Wendy. She said she hadn't spoken to her in a year. She said, now, Wendy usually, she, her guardian, honey, would, I guess, handle all the stuff for her and stuff, but they're saying, honey, that now that, she's saying that that Wendy often went without food, y'all, under the court-appointed financial guardianship and what have you. And she said she claimed that she haven't spoke to Wendy in over a year.
Well, how close of a friend are you if you ain't spoke to somebody in over a year?
Well, yeah, that's true. But I guess maybe they live in different states, but then you still can, talk on the phone, I gather, and what have you, and stuff like that. But, I mean...
Or maybe Wendy was pushing her away and didn't want to talk to anybody, and that was her way of continuing to be a friend from a distance. Sometimes that's the case.
Exactly, yeah. So, so we're going to continue praying for Wendy. We love Wendy Williams, honey, and hopefully she come back one day soon, y'all. And then my final story, y'all, I don't know if y'all heard the beautiful news, but congratulations goes out to Gabori Sidibe. Y'all know, a.k.a. Precious. Yeah. She gave birth to some bouncing twins, a son and a daughter. And, honey, everybody's excited about that. I mean, we used to talk about Precious on a regular basis, but now,
people did used to talk about her a lot. And she had some really cute little babies.
Congratulations.
Yep. Yeah. She and her husband, Mr. Brandon Frankel, honey, they have beautiful twins.
And that man be loving on her.
He loves her. Yes, Lord, honey. He
y'all little size twos out here talking about Gabby, but Gabby got a man.
That's right, honey.
How about that?
Her son's name is Cooper, and her daughter's name is Maya, honey. So they were born, honey, in early April. So congratulations.
I love it.
Goes out to
that's beautiful.
Beautiful thing, honey. So, she said that Brandon always wanted y'all to name his son Cooper, so we'll call him Coop. And Maya was named shortly before our baby Moon to the Mayan Rivera in Mexico. Both twins have traditional West African middle names after members of her family. So congratulations.
That is nice.
To Precious, y'all. All right.
She is not Precious.
I mean, to Gabori Sidibe, honey.
Yeah, we will not disrespect her on this show.
Yeah, we won't, honey.
I'm sure she doesn't enjoy being called Precious, but I could be wrong. I mean, maybe she likes it.
Yes.
Go on and get that.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is lemon drop. On the high end, you say lemon drop, and on the low end, you say beautiful buff. That's your color for us.
Why say beautiful buff? Y'all give it up for Gary with the T, man.
Yeah.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now, we all know everyone has a different view on parenting. Some people believe that the mother and the father both have equal roles in raising their kids, and others believe that one parent should be the breadwinner while the other parent is responsible for raising the kids. But one guy is going viral for his seemingly outlandish views on his role as a father.
Yeah, Rock, a father in couples therapy says raising a child early on is a woman's job. He feels that he should only step into his son's life as the father when he gets to middle school to provide guidance. Check out what he had to say.
I feel that at this point in his life, she does that best. And when he gets older, he's going to need guidance. And at that point, that would be when I step in as a dad. And
what age are you thinking that is good for him?
I don't know, probably around middle school, high school. I was taught and raised to believe that, like, raising a kid at this age is the woman's domain.
Wow, some people are outraged in the comments and think that it's necessary for the father to be present from birth. Even a lot of people agree that this type of mindset leads to absent fatherhood in the black community.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So this morning we want to know if you agree or disagree with this guy. Do you think that both parents should have equal part in raising a kid, or do you think it's okay for fathers to step in only when the child reaches middle school age, man?
Yeah. I don't think it's equal. I don't think it's ever really equal, but I was there for my kids. I gave baths, I changed diapers, I fed, but my wife did the majority. She did more than I did, because I was working and she was a stay-at-home mom. So she did more when it came to, like, doctor's appointments and the day-to-day stuff of taking care of the babies when they were babies. But I did my part, and I think it's important for a man to be involved from day one as much as possible.
Brad, what you think?
I think both people need to participate and do everything they possibly can to make the child happy and get the child everything it needs.
I think a father's presence is everything. Now, my daddy didn't discipline us. My mama did. So my mama did all the discipline. My daddy worked. My mama was a housewife. And, and that's the way it was. I mean, but nowadays the dad is there and stuff, but the kids still scared of them because everybody want to be friends. We weren't friends with I wasn't friends with my parents, and they were my parents, and me and my brothers were the children.
You said something. You said something right there.
Yeah, so that's how it was with us. I don't know about the rest of you people in the world.
Maria?
I don't know. It just seems like a weird question to me, especially if they're still married. Which I'm assuming that they're married. Yes, I think that you're in the household. You definitely learn different life lessons. I think based on gender and those experiences, that your father is gone, especially if it's a son. That's just my old school traditional way of thinking. I know my husband has been present, and I get his point when he says, that's what she does best. Because I think that inside of a marriage and raising children, certain parents do certain things better. Certain parents are better at after-school activities. Certain parents are better teaching them life lessons and other skills. But yeah, it just seems odd that it's even a question of how present.
Well, I think each parent brings different things to the table, too, because me having 2 sons and 3 daughters, I think that my influence with my sons came in at a certain point in their life, and my wife's influence with my daughters came in at a certain point in their life, and I think that both people contributing equally as much as possible is important in creating a well-rounded adult when they grow up.
And they're not going to contribute each as possible if one working and the other one not.
Well, I think it's a cultural thing, too. Like, if you look at other countries, that I had the experience of, I have 2 boys, and because they're from a different country, their grandmother said, hey, this is your responsibility. And I don't believe in it, because I believe the father is supposed to be in the picture from day one, because they're supposed to teach the kids, if they're a girl, how to be loved by a man. If they're a boy, how to do boy things, But in other countries, that's what they do. Like, the fathers are like, hey, we're supposed to provide, and that's our lane. You're supposed to raise the kids. Now, I don't agree with that at all, but that's how other countries may look at it.
And the guy said he said something about he gonna step in when his son gets to middle school or high school. By that time, man, his son has already allowed the community or whoever his
personality has already been formed at that point.
And if he's already hanging around like bad friends or negative influences, man, now dad try to step in. It's almost too late.
Yeah, I think the evidence is in how the kid turns out. Because we've seen amazing young men raised by single mothers, and we've seen not so amazing guys have both of their parents in the household. So, it's not to say that you can't raise a good person if there's not two parents in the household, and if there's just one person in the household. It's really based on how they end up.
Let's go to the phone lines real fast, ladies and gentlemen. 866-9-RICKY. You're on with the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning.
I'm calling from Birmingham, and yes, I think it's important for the father to be involved in the child's life from birth. I mean, that's a lot of responsibility for just one parent.
Renee, Louisville, one of the biggest regrets I have is not listening to my child's father and letting him take over raising my son when he was 8 years old. I am calling from Richmond, Virginia, and I actually think that it is important for the father to be the provider in the beginning. My experience has been with my little son that in the beginning when he was little, it was more important that I be the nurturer to him. Now that he has gotten to be 9 now, and I can see how he needs his dad more.
I think of this way. If it took two parents to make that child, it should take two parents to raise that child from day one. There's no, I'll step in when he's a certain age. No, teach that child while he's young.
Father should be stepping in right at the beginning. Because who else is going to put the fear in that child not to do what he's supposed to do? The man's supposed to put that fear in it and just support the mother.
Both parents should have equal parts. There's something about the bass of the man's voice that a child needs to listen to early on. So, yeah, the dad should be involved early on.
So, Gary, what you think about having a bass in the voice?
Oh, yeah, I definitely agree because, I mean, nowadays you can't say you're fearful of your parents because, people don't how dare you make the children fearful. But, I mean, that bass, as you say in the voice, I mean, that let you know, honey, your daddy meant business, honey. Your mama might say, one thing, but once your daddy say something, you're going to correct. I know we did in my family, honey. My daddy didn't play it, even though my mama basically raised us, but my daddy's present there let us know that, you're not going to get out of context, or you're not going to do nothing crazy or whatever, honey. And none of us went to jail or did any of the above that kids do now when the parent is there and they still just become friends with them. So, I don't know.
It is, man. So if y'all weren't able to get in on the topic, man, just go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time to play Battle of the Sexes. And we got Veronica that's listening to us from Fort Mitchell, Alabama, listening to us on WTUG. Hey, Veronica.
Hi.
Hey, and we got my man Rick listening to us from Goldsboro, North Carolina on Foxy 104.3. Hey, what up, Rick? What up, bye? Hey, man, so listen, we playing Battle of the Sexes. Thank y'all for joining us this morning, representing Goldsboro in Fort Mitchell, Alabama. Listen, so we're going to ask y'all some questions. We're going to see who's going to win those coveted Dollar Tree prize pack. And listen, if you don't know the question, just say pass, so that'll give yourself more time. Don't waste your time off sitting up there trying to think of the answer. All right, y'all ready?
Let's go.
All right, Veronica, it's me and you. You start the clock. What's the jersey number of Hall of Fame Dallas Cowboy wide receiver Michael Irvin?
Pass.
That's 88. All right, where does the MLB team represents Minnesota? Baseball team. The Minnesota what?
Pass.
Twins. All right, what is the blue or green liquid called that a barber used to clean his equipment? Hell, I don't know that one.
Barbicide. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's barbicide. Oh, she said it?
Yep.
Oh, wow. A double action Mossberg is a type of what?
Double action mouthbird?
Yep.
Pass.
That's a gun. What car company makes the Range Rover?
Range Rover.
Yes. She said it.
Nope.
Oh, she didn't? Oh. In football, how many yards does the ball have to move to get a first down?
10.
Yes.
Yep. She got 2.
Is she out of time?
That's it.
Okay, how many she got? 2?
That's it. It's 2.
3.
Veronica, that's good. Is it 2 or 3?
She didn't get the Range Rover. The answer to Range Rover was Land Rover.
Land Rover.
Oh, Land Rover. Oh, okay. All right, go ahead. I'll read who.
All right, Rick, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
On to me.
How many major titles has Serena Williams won during her tennis career?
6.
It is.
39.
Dang.
What part of the face is known to resemble a Cupid's bow?
Pass.
Okay, lips. Floral, oriental, woody, and fresh are 4 major groups for what cosmetic product for women?
Pass.
Oh, Lord. Finish the slogan. Oh, the answer was perfume. Finish the slogan. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's... Okay, pass.
Pass.
Maybelline. MAC, Benefit, and Bobby Brown are all suppliers of what?
Bobby Brown.
MAC.
Pass.
Makeup, Rick. What part of the body is altered in rhinoplasty procedure? What part of the body?
Arm.
Nope. Nose.
What?
We.
And he ain't getting none.
Nope.
No, 0.
We don't get no bonus
damn.
round or nothing.
Veronica, you won special game. What did she win?
All right, Veronica, congratulations. You're a winner, a grand winner today of the fabulous prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right, so you got Kellogg Fruit Loops, edible cereal straws, whatever the hell that is. You got a brown dish drying mat. How about that? From Sure and Free, disposable adult underpads. Perfect for adults with incontinence or for children with bedwetting issues. Okay. You got a removable peel and stick shelf liner sheet.
That's it.
Yeah, just one. From Seabest, a bag of frozen cooked salad shrimp. You've also got a 2-pack of washable white window markers. Selling that car, there you go. Psoriasis relief, medicated moisturizer, removes scales, reduces redness, soothes itching. Okay. From Stage 3, a 2-pack of 3 to 6 month baby socks. Yeah.
What you gonna do with those?
Well, if you got a baby, they can have some socks. There you go. An adjustable dog harness that will also fit a very large cat. Yeah, there you go. And a happy birthday number 8 candle. How about that? All right, that's it for your prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree.
Especially because you got to find somebody 8 years old to give them a birthday cake.
Yeah, if you know somebody that's 7, just wait. Oh, sir, you win nothing. I hope your weekend goes better because you started off by losing on the Dollar Tree prize pack. What are you thanking me for, sir? You lost.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. Stay, keep your head up, Rick. Keep your head up, Rick. Don't worry about it, baby. Them haters out there, man.
Yeah, don't forget that adjustable dog harness will also fit a very large cat.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for playing Battle of the Sexes. Y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
25 minutes after the top of the hour. Time for that front page. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. America's employers added an impressive 272,000 jobs in May, accelerating from April, and a sign that companies are still confident enough in the economy to keep hiring despite high interest rates. Now, last month's strong job growth reflected the durability of America's consumer-driven economy. Many employers have had to keep hiring to meet their customer demand. This is not going to be great for inflation. because those interest rates probably are going to stay high. But we'll see what continues to happen. In other news, residents in Atlanta no longer must boil water before drinking it. Officials said Thursday, 6 days after a water main break west of downtown affected service and spurred the advisory. Normal water flow and pressure was restored citywide on Wednesday, but more time was required to test for bacteria to ensure the water was safe to drink. Now, the first rupture took place on Friday and was repaired on Saturday. And the second leak that began Friday wasn't fixed until Tuesday. This really kind of turned the city upside down. Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens said Wednesday that he would support a plan to spend $5 million to reimburse businesses for losses during that water outage. Lastly, have y'all ever experienced going out in public, especially to some of these attractions, and then people trying to jump in front of you in line?
Oh, yeah.
Has that ever happened to you before?
Oh, yeah. It happens all the
It
time.
never happened to me because I'm a very intimidating presence.
Oh, are you? You just give them a look.
Yeah.
Well, there's a theme park on the West Coast that is trying out like a snitching type system. You can text the management when you see somebody skipping the line, you know.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that cute?
But
Yeah.
then, no, Maria, but they'll know you snitched if they come approach the person ahead
No,
of
you just send a text message, so won't nobody know it came from you. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more news, updates, and headlines, visit us at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Ground ball, Brito backhands to first. And the Norman conquest is complete with the historic four-peat for Oklahoma.
Congratulations to the Oklahoma Sooners women's softball squad for winning their fourth straight Women's College World Series title by defeating the Texas Longhorns yesterday. That's their 8th title. Big up to them ladies doing big things. And let me tell you something, man. When a sports genius is wrong about something, I'm going to tell you I'm wrong. But when I'm right about something, I'm going to tell you when I'm right. Dallas Mavericks lose to the Boston Celtics last night in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Who did I say was going to be the X factor in this series? Kristaps Porzingis. He came back from injury, 20 points off the bench. The Mavs had no answer for him. Kyrie had an off night shooting. Let me tell you something, man. Dallas Mavericks fans, don't panic. It is what it is. This series I still believe is going to go, I said 7, but it may go 6 now because Porzingis was playing. He's really the difference maker, and I don't see the Mavericks knocking off or winning the championship with Porzingis being healthy with that Boston Celtics lineup. So we're going to see what happens, man. Rapper Drake dropped a cool $500,000 on the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA title. If the Mavs win, he'll profit $1.375 million. $1.375 million. It is what it is, man. If you got it, I guess it don't hurt to spend it. It's my quick sports report right there. Brad got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
29 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning, Brett.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Ray J reveals that his sister Brandy has stopped inviting him to family gatherings due to controversy surrounding him. One of the more sensitive topics touched on during Ray J's recent interview was his relationship with Brandy and how he and Brandy have grown apart in recent years. When asked about his dealings with his sister, he had this to say.
It's just Brandy's goals since the beginning have been totally different from yours. Yeah. Lately, even certain events that I think they've been having, I mean, I haven't got the invite, and I'm good with that, but I understand why.
I wouldn't think he would want to get invited to every event that Brandy does anyway. But he may, so I don't know. What y'all think?
I mean, well, because they both grown.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and hell, he got his family, she got hers, so you ain't going to want to everything. 'Cause I'm not at all my family members' events, so, but as long as they still getting along.
Yeah, I think they still absolutely
Okay,
close.
well, good. As long as they're getting along.
All right, y'all, moving on. Diddy's former Revolt shares have been redeemed and retired as the company's employees have become the majority owners. That's dope. In a recent social media post, the media network said Revolt is honored and proud to announce that in an unprecedented and historic move in the black media space, our newly projected largest shareholder group are Revolt's current employees. Our mission is to become the largest media company powered by creators and fueled by the culture as it continues. As you may know, Diddy founded the company in 2013 but resigned from his position as chairman late last year after facing several accusations of sexual assault. So that is awesome that they gave the employees
yeah, that's amazing.
ownership. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I can appreciate that. I think more companies need to start doing this. All right, y'all, last but not least, 50 Cent and civil rights attorney Ben Crump have joined forces to bring the fight for more black ownership in the liquor industry to Congress. Both men visited Capitol Hill on Wednesday to meet with congressional leaders to advocate for more minority representation in the multi-billion-dollar luxury spirits business. According to a press release, the discussion will focus on the black wealth agenda, the widening of the wealth gap, and corporate America's marginalization of black-owned companies. Crump has now joined 50's legal team in his battle against business partners Beam Suntory, and said ahead of their visit, I am pleased to join the legal team. I'm representing Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. He has been relentless in his fight to seek fairness and justice over the way he was treated by a corporate giant in the luxury spirits industry. If you don't recall, 50 Cent has been in a legal battle with Beam Suntory over allegations that senior employees of the company embezzled millions of dollars from his Sire Spirits brand through unpaid invoices. So, hey, I ain't mad at this at all. I hope he gets his liquor company, and I hope they make the business broader so we can have more black business owners in this multi-billion-dollar luxury spirits business. We might even get us a Rickey Smiley Morning Show liquor or something.
Let's get it. Let's call it Kool-Aid, dog.
I'm trying to.
No.
Kool-Aid.
Let's not.
I'm trying to keep it together and trying to stay focused right now, but I just heard that the City Girls split up, and I'm not okay.
Interesting.
We're gonna wrap up the hot spot.
Where'd that come from, dog?
Not on that note.
Allegedly, I don't know.
But on the note that up next is the White Stone with the praise mixed down. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Yeah.